Hey guys, we're here with part 2 of our video, and yeah, Tails is still dead. And did I tell you about the glitches in this game? Yeah, it's chock full of them. Chock full of sweet, delicious, glitchy awesomeness. And by awesomeness, I mean frustration. Unrelenting frustration. Yeah. So, Tails just spawned and died all in the same moment. So, we're going to abandon him and go into the first stage in the game, and gonna hope it's all gonna go okay. That is that is really what's gonna get you through this game. Hope and a love for Sonic the Hedgehog. Luckily, I have both, and I actually enjoyed this game. I really do. I mean, it's a bad game. Don't get me wrong. It is a terrible game, but I enjoy it. I have completed it with all 3 characters and Super Sonic, so. Alright, we gotta save Elise, so. There we go. I think it would have been a little bit cooler for Sonic to run over the water, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Now, something that they changed from the Dreamcast iterations of Sonic the Hedgehog is that they gave him a kick rather than a somersault. Now, the somersault I hated because it slowed down Sonic. If you did it, he came to a screeching halt. And oh god, I missed a medallion, so hang on, I'm gonna kill myself. Yep, there you go. If you touch the water, you die. But see, look, you can do the kick, and it doesn't slow you down at all. Very nice. I really like that. Now, most enemies shoot bullets in this, so I know I'm failing like crazy, but I'm trying to explain things I haven't played at the same time, and it's not working too well. Enemies usually shoot small Vulcan fire, or bullets, and so you're gonna get hit a lot. But luckily, you don't lose all of your rings with every hit. If you get hit by small bullets, then you only lose a ring per hit, which is pretty nice. But you gotta keep an eye on it, otherwise, you know, you lose all your rings. So. There we go. Yeah, the grinding in this game is a little bit lame, so if you're used to the action-packed super adventure style of grinding that you got in like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Adventure 2, then there we go, I got it. Yeah, I hit the wall and I knew I was going down, so I figured I'd grab the medallion anyway. I'm gonna try to get all of the silver medallions that I can find, but this is not a 100% completion guide. This is simply a make it through the story without tearing all your hair out guide. So, I do plan on playing as Silver and Shadow. I know I said to myself I wouldn't play the Silver story because it's so unbelievably frustrating. But I may just have to cut out a single portion of Silver's story to complete this guide. So, there's one part of the story that is so frustratingly hard, and it's so early on in the game, that I might just cut it out of the video altogether. Just to make sure that I don't look like a fool on the internet. But mostly so that you don't have to sit and watch me fail over and over and over again. There we go. Radical! There we go. Yeah, I think Game Trailer said it best. The most fun you'll have when playing this game is just watching Sonic run by himself. Moments like right now. I remember thinking that was so cool during before this game came out. I remember watching videos of this game being played, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, I can't wait to play this. I actually bought my first Xbox 360 just so that I could play this game. Now, as you can see, we're playing as Zombie Tails. He's come back from the dead, and he can fly. So they've kept all but one of his important in-game functions. But, yeah, you can't do a tail swipe anymore. To attack enemies, you have to throw dummy ring bombs at them. Not their best idea. You can go FPS on them, and There you go. And shoot them from quite a distance, but even still, dummy ring bombs? Yeah, and I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but it is really hard to aim. And Tails is so spasmatic that you're better off just flying wherever you need to go rather than running. It's much faster, and on top of that, there's less of a risk of dying. So... Alright, I'm gonna pelt them with bombs. And there you go. That's how pretty much all the secondary characters are going to be played. Later in the game, we'll get to play as Blaze the Cat. I think we even get to play as Rouge and Knuckles. But you don't get to choose the secondary characters. Rather, you're just thrown into their shoes mid-game while you're playing as one of the main characters like Sonic, Shadow, or Silver. And it's okay, actually. It's just that you don't, since it's so brief and they change the controls on you, you feel like you have to figure out a whole new character only to have them yanked away from you. I'd go on, but now I need to explain the speed portions of Sonic stages. They are, for the most part, it's a good idea. Oh, I missed a medallion. Oh well, you guys saw it, so I don't have to really go back and get it. But it's a good idea in theory. Basically, you don't control Sonic. Sonic runs... Oh, rather, you do control Sonic. Okay, that was weird. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work and he doesn't jump. But, you don't control Sonic by pressing forward. Rather, he runs forward all by himself, and you get to jump and move left and right. It's kind of hard to talk and do this part, but, if you run into the walls, you get hurt. If you don't jump right, he falls off the walls. It's a little annoying, but you get good at it after a while. And it's actually kind of fun if the game permits you to have fun. Sometimes it doesn't. There are a lot of glitches in these parts. Like, don't be surprised if I have to redo this entire thing in a part that's coming up very soon. So, let's see. There we go. Ah! Like right there. There you go. You can't control Sonic once he's jumped, so if you jump, you better make sure that you're going perfectly straight. There we go. Oh hey, another glitch! Awesome! Sonic was supposed to clear that pier, but he didn't. So we're not going that way again. Yeah, I remember, Ah, no! Alright, come on. Ah! Yeah, if you hit a wall, you're dead. Pretty much. You lose all your rings, and then you just lose all your rings the second time. Ah, you'd think after all these times I would have gotten that medallion. There we go. It's a shame, because it's really cinematic, and it's really fast, and you have to stay on your toes. It's really cool. I like this part. It's just that it's so broken. They did it much better in Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, the light speed dash speeds you up a bit, but yeah, I missed a medallion back there, but I'm not jumping again because I don't want to die again. Now, see that ramp there? I have no idea how to get to that ramp. It's either jump right here, or hit the wall of enemies and lose all of your rings. So, I have never bothered. But there might be something cool in there, so if you decide to play the game, go ahead and check it out yourself. Me, I just want to finish the game. Now, it looks like I got Sonic on the right path, but usually Sonic will just fling himself off of that little loop-loop, so I'm lucky. I was lucky that time. I almost wish I could have shown you that glitch, but because it happens to me all the time, and I know I was complaining about it before. So, but yeah, usually Sonic just flings himself from that pier, or from that loop-loop, I mean, so.
Just made it.
There we go. We got a B. And I would have gotten an S had I not died from all of those horrible, horrible glitches. But that's okay. Truly it is, because the first stage is my favorite stage, and it's got great music too. That was like one of the only songs that I put on my iPod after I bought this game. So no, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Yeah, why not? Because there's no way I can do this in one playthrough. And we still have another good 3 or 4 minutes of video left, so hopefully we can at least find the next stage by then. Oh wait, no, we have to watch cutscenes and go through all the loading screens.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location.
No.
To the city.
Hey, load times, load times, load times, load times, load times. Collect information about Dr. Eggman. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, there's a city full of monotone people that are willing to help us, so we'll do just fine. I haven't explained that yet, have I? All of the people, all the males, all the male adults in the game have the exact same voice. All the children in the game have the exact same voice, and all the female adults have the exact same voice. So, all the male adults have this voice. Hey. And although the women have this voice. So there you go. Oh, I'm sorry. There are also the middle-aged men who have that voice. But we need to go back to the shop and buy the anti-gravity chip, which will allow us to slide. Which you can achieve by holding in the kick button. Oh, Tails died again. I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he went, ah! There we go. Still have plenty of rings to spare. So, I'm going to see if I can real quick get to where I need to go. Yeah, I've already done this a million times, so I know that Dr. Eggman is in the desert. And that to get to the desert, we need to talk to the mayor, who is right over here. Unfortunately, the mayor is wrapped up in official mayor business, like staring at a little girl who jumped up onto a building somehow. So, instead of granting us access to a building to save the Princess of Soliana, we have to save this little child first, so... Oh, wait, there we go. There we go, save the little girl. Even though she sounds like an adult, but whatever. And now everybody's doing their little dance of happiness. Woohoo! The little girl is saved. And if we cut right over to here, we'll find that the entrance to the desert is open, and we can go in and explore. But we're going to have to leave that for the next video, aren't we? So, see you then.